Hi everybody, this is Thursday, and of course, yes, it's Salvation Army thrift store haul, and I didn't get a whole lot, but Ashley came with me for the first time in a long time, and she got quite a few things, and I'm going to show you what she got right along with what I got. And so I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to get started. But of course, I always want to come on and say hello before we do, and hopefully I won't mess this up. I'm always so excited when that goes up there without any problem. I'm gonna go out that way. And a lot of this stuff is not craft stuff because I didn't get a whole lot of stuff, but I actually found bukus of stuff. The colors today, green was $1 and blue was half off. This is Ashley's. She got that for $2. And it is a, what do you call those? Turvis. Am I saying that right? And then she loves to, she's into drinking all sorts of stuff. Green tea, and she has all sorts of containers. This was $1. This is actually pretty cool. For $1. And she'll use all this stuff. That's the thing about Ashley. She doesn't buy stuff and then not use it. Now this is really cool. I probably would have bought this if she didn't see it first, but she saw it. And this was $1. And it's a Statue of Liberty. And it's got, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Lend these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me. Am I saying that right? I lift my lamp beside the golden door. And yes, this is what our country was founded on. 1883. That was written in 1883, Statue of Liberty. And we could be reminded of that a lot more. Okay. And she also bought this. She paid $1 for this. Frontline Gold brand products. I don't have a clue. She does. Arctic, I guess. Yeah, I didn't find any of these. But so far, all this is hers. Oh, these were all $1. We got these for John. These were all $1. And it's the Penta, and it's got the compass thing on the bottom. They're like clear mugs. And it's got the, it's Columbus, you know, but you got the Penta, the Nina. They were $1 each. And this is Columbus Voyage. And they're all the same except for this part. The bottoms are all the same. And then the Santa Maria. And so for $4, he got the whole collection. Now I'm going to put it back in the bag. Melissa, I believe that's, I hope I'm getting her name right. I'm so bad with names. I really am. But she bagged them in this bag right here, which is really cool. I love the fact that recycled. And see, and I'm going to put it all back in here, and so I can just carry it upstairs to Ashley. And one bag. That was all hers. Most of this is hers, actually. And then, okay, this one's mine. I paid 70 cents for this, 75 cents. And it's just a little enamel dish, but it's just so cute. And for 75 cents. Yeah, it's real enamel. I got it. I also bought this, and I bought this for my house. It's a planter, and I have right above where my desk is upstairs. We have big windows that look out to the back porch, and I have a metal hanger right above that window, and I am going to put a flower, a real live flower. Of course, I'm going to make sure that this is lined. I'll line this real good with saran wrap and stuff so I don't ruin this. But I loved the fact that the handle was already in there. And this was priced at $5.99. This was put out yesterday, I think. $5.99 minus the 25%, so $1.50. And so I paid $4.50 for that. And it's in perfect condition. They wrote the price on the bottom, though. That's a little weird, but I can get that off with magic eraser. And that's going upstairs in my house. And when I get the flower for it, I'll take a picture of it and let you see it. Okay, and these are Ashley's too. Most of this is Ashley's stuff. She paid 50 cents for that. She paid 50 cents for that book. And she paid $1 for that book. So she got some books. Always. She would always get books. And I love that about her. Okay. And then she got some Sperry's. These were $1. And they need to be cleaned. But she got these, I think, for John. And this is just dust. This is just dust. This will come right off of there. And when they're cleaned up, a pair of Sperry's. That's for $1. And then she got another pair of Sperry's, I think. Yeah. She got another pair of Sperry's for $2. And they need to be cleaned up too. But you would be amazed by how good you can make a pair of shoes look by cleaning. Now I have this stone to clean leather like this, suede leather like that. And it does a wonderful job. Of course, I used to have to do that when I put shoes on resale. I don't buy shoes to resell anymore, but I can't count how many pairs of shoes I've cleaned over the past 20 years to resell. And it's amazing what just cleaning them can make them look almost brand new. As long as the sole is still good and there's no holes and there's, they're not worn. And then Ashley bought these. Now, I can't wear Steve Madden because they are heavy, heavy shoes. But she liked them because they were mesh. They're mesh on the side. And so she'll love them. And these were $6 before the discount, so they were $4.50 for Steve Madden. And she's still young. She hasn't hit 40 yet. I think she's 38. I think she's 38. My baby is 37. My only daughter is 38. And my oldest... Oh, goodness. My oldest is 49? Really? No. No. He's 47. I started saying, I'm 65. There is no way I was 15. Well, he's 47. Yep. Okay. So, this is still all Ashley stuff. I haven't showed you any. Oh, I did. I showed you two things. The little planter and the little enamel pot. And I got these for Ashley because they're cats. They were $1.99, but 50 cents off, so $1.49. And of course, you can wash these, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with these. And I knew that she would wear them. So, and you just throw those in the washing machine. So that is Ashley's too. Now, the only pair of shoes I got, and they look really rough because they're really nasty. They got spider webs and everything else all over them. And these were $3.99 minus. So I paid $2.99 for them. But I tried them on, and they were so comfortable. And they're so easy to clean. And I can be out in the yard and using the water hose and getting them sopping wet. And if I get them muddy, they're just so easy to clean. And I don't care about stuff like that. If I can find a pair of shoes that feel good on my foot. And I don't know. They're size 8, but I don't know what the brand is. There's some kind of brand, but I can't make it out. And I am wiping them down with alcohol. I always do. I normally spray them down with Lysol spray, but since I've got the alcohol wipes here, and I could actually just put these up underneath the faucet, and I probably will to get them good and clean, but you disinfect them. And I do not like those grease pencils, and Salvation Army doesn't use those. Goodwill does, so I know anytime I see a grease pencil on something, I know it came from Goodwill. Somebody bought it from Goodwill and then donated to Salvation Army. I wore these a lot this summer. I do not like wearing shoes during the summer. I grew up going barefooted during the summer. Now, my grandparents from up north, because I had a northern mom and a southern dad, and I'd go up north. Well, we lived in Michigan for a while. But when we left Michigan, and then we'd go up there to visit on vacations, of course, first thing I'd do is get my shoes off, and my relatives up there would be like, "Get your shoes back on, Beth Ann. You're going to cut your foot wide open." I said, "Oh, no, I'm not going to cut my foot open. I got calluses so thick on my feet, I could step on a piece of glass and it wouldn't bother me." I hated putting shoes on, and I'm still that way. This right here. Now, okay, this is how my brain works. I saw this, and I thought, and it's heavy duty. It's weather, you know, it would not. And I thought, oh, I could put this over one of those flag things and just have it in my yard, because it's magnetic right here. It's magnetic right there. And I thought, oh yeah, that would be perfect. And I'll show you what I was talking about. I still have this down here, and I've not taken it upstairs because I have to finish outlining it. But you see this? Oh, it's too big. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to cut it a little bit, but I could do that. And have it, because of, I'd have to cut it a little bit more. But I could have it on there where it fits. Let me just, I can do this because it, let's just see what it would look like. I don't have to take that off. I don't want to take that off if I don't have to. Yeah, I wouldn't have to cut it off. And I could put that in my yard where it would be like that. And I thought, oh, that would be cute. I did not realize until I was showing Ashley. And then it was like the light bulb went off in my head. It was like, this is a mailbox cover, isn't it? Now I'm going to have to steam that out, which I can. I can steam that out. See, this does have the metal strip to keep it on the. It also has little holes that you can punch out if you want to put screws in here. And the only thing I'm going to have to do is to steam that out. But this has got a place for the flag, and I paid $1 for it. And so I think that's going to look really cool on the mailbox. Okay, I can put her shoes back in this bag. And her books. Goodness. She's got a bunch today. Okay. And then the next thing, oh, I got this for Max. This is $1. But look, it's got a little, yeah. And you have to, I would enjoy this too. I would so enjoy this. You have to, no, say, oh, poo, poo. Okay. So that's got to go that way. No. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, see, I would love this, but I got this for Max. But I really do like these. Nope, wrong one. It needs to go down to this one. It needs to go that one. How do you get it to that one? Okay. No. Okay, I could do this forever. But, yes, I got this for Max. It looks awfully dark down here to me. I don't know. Okay. And then I got these. I don't really know. I thought this would be fun to do some psychedelic starfish. And it was only 75 cents. And this is IKEA. It's just for water only, but y'all know I'm not going to just put water in this. So it would be really cool to actually do like an ocean scene inside of a starfish. That would be awesome looking. And then I got this. And this was 75 cents. And you see how deep those are? And you can make, yep, some of those. You can make paperweights. You know, where you put a flower in, it's clear resin, and put a flower in, or anything. You could put a shell. You could make a bird and put a bird in. You could make a fish and have a fish going in. You could have a little man sitting in the... You can do anything you want to, but it's just a plain basic cube shape. And it's very flexible that way, but it's firm this way, which I love because it's not going to, it's very firm and very sturdy for 75 cents. And then they had these. And the reason why I got these were 75 cents. You see the way that they're tapered? They're not just flat. And they were a little bit smaller. So I think it'd be cool to do a cube with something and then put that cube inside of this cube. And they had 2 of those. So I got 2 of those. So that was $1.50, and then this was another 75 cents. So I paid $2 1/4 for those. And I got a little bag, which I'm not going to put them in, but I'll probably use this to take my stuff upstairs, since I don't have much stuff going upstairs. And yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm over here getting my stuff ready to go upstairs. I need one of those webcam things where it follows me and you can see everything that I'm doing. That wouldn't bother me at all. I would love that. Excuse me. Ashley found this, and it was $1.50. And you see that? I love that right there. Yeah, we're just going to get a, I just want to say, I want a marker. I got a marker right here. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. And it's a ruler too, y'all. That is not the only reason why I got that, but yeah, this is really cool. Because it does have those designs in it. And then you could go I did it too long. But yeah, you can just, you could play around with it. So this is cool. But it came with this too. Look at those little bitty. Oh, those are little tiny. Let's see if you can. I don't think you can. I think these are just too little. Yeah, those are too little. Yeah, no. And this is backwards, so. But I bet with paint you could. Okay. This marker is a big marker, so I can see why that would be a problem. Yeah. But I bet paint would work. This is not laying flat. So I knew to take the edges off. And I am going to make sure that okay. Oh, I need to do this too. Okay, but for $1.50, I like stuff like this. This is going to go right in my drawer. Okay, this I bought for me. I picked it up, I put it down. I picked it up, I put it down. Did I need it? No. And it was on the higher end. Well, the higher end for me. It was $5.99, so it cost me $4.50. But I just really liked it. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you. And of course it has a place for a candle. And sometimes I think it's good to have reminders. It's by Faith. It's 2006 Bill Strauss by Demolding. You'll see a lot of stuff. See, it's actually stamped here too. 2006 Bill Strauss for Demolding. And that was not a bad price for this. And sometimes I just feel like you need a reminder. And I'm going to set it right up here because I've got a spot, an empty spot up here. And I've not had an empty spot up here for quite a while. And it's not in the way of anything. And I'm going to put a candle in there. And if we should lose power or something this summer, I have a little light right there. And I absolutely love that. So I'm glad that I did decide to get it. This right here cost me $1. Do you know what I'm going to do with this? Do you have any idea why I bought it for $1? I have these wonderful boxes over here with my paintbrushes in them. I don't like not being able to see my paintbrushes. And I knew I want to be able to lay my paintbrushes down. I'm not going to throw the boxes away, but I am going to store them there. So I can see my paintbrushes. I'm going to put that right in there. And I'm going to put this right here in with my markers. And these right here will go up here, out of the way. But I do not throw them away. And this will go right back where the other went. So it doesn't take up any more room. This right here, I picked it up, I put it back on the shelf, I picked it back up, I put it on the shelf, and I came home with it. It was $4 minus $1, so I paid $3 for it. This is from Hobby Lobby. It was originally $9.99. 2014. It's probably a lot more than $9.99 now. And I paid $3 for it. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And all I have to do is to decide on what I want to do with this box, because it's brand new. I mean, I have a lot of boxes, but not one in this good a shape, and it's in real good shape. And this will be a project on one of the videos. I'm just not sure yet what I want to do with it. And then this was the same thing. I paid $1 for this. Anytime I can get a solid wood, almost shadow box type frame, I'm going to grab it. Now, TJ Maxx for $6. I paid $1 for it, so I'm still okay. And I'm not going to sit here and try to take this off. I say that right, and I'm going to end up doing it anyway. I should use my heat gun and it would just come straight off. Yes, I don't like the look of torn paper. I don't know. This is something I don't have to do when I decide to do something with it. I got a whole lot more done when I did my crafts upstairs. I have noticed that. I don't have room right now. But at some point, I will bring most of my crafts back upstairs. So for $1. Oh, this is so funny. This is the funniest thing. Now, there was 2 of these sitting together. And this is sort of, $3, which means I got 75 cents off, so I paid $2.25. I don't really need the pineapples. They're cute. And they'd make cute magnets or cute little keychains or cute little charm. It's okay. But oh my word. I mean, I have never seen a sausage mold. I had to do it just because I have never seen a mold that has sausages. It's a pig, y'all. It looks like a pig, but that's molds for sausages. Now, seriously, would you have passed this up? I couldn't. There's just no way. I could not pass this up. I don't even care if they're wonky. I mean, have y'all saw a sausage mold? Let me know in the comments. That is the reason why I got it. Ashley found this for me. And I know it's odd, but I absolutely love it. And it's probably because it is odd. I paid $1.49. On the front, it says hide and drink. I don't know what that means at all. There is a picture of an owl, which y'all know that I love owls. And it's also got full grain leather. Hide and drink. Okay, so it must be the brand. Proud partner, the Stockyard Exchange Handmade Marketplace. So this was handmade. It is leather. This is a leather taco-shaped purse. Or bag. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. How freaking cute is that? Have you ever? I've not. Maybe I'm just, not in the groove. And I don't, that was just adorable. And it's in such a good shape. And the fact that it is unusual and it is handmade. I'm all about stuff like this. And I most definitely would carry that. Proudly, actually. Have that on my wrist and not have to worry about, and oh yeah. Okay, this is Ashley's. I paid $3.99 minus the discount, so it was $1, so I paid $3 for this. And she loves journals, and I normally buy her a brand new leather journal every year for Christmas, and she has one very similar to this. Now there is an extra piece of paper, but there are several, and this got Bombay large, made in India. Oh, Barnes and Noble book club. Okay, so this was a good price for this. And it smells straight up like leather. You can smell it when you open. So this was a great price for this. Okay, so I'm going to put that in her bag. That's what the back looks like. And that's the side. Okay, and I got this. And I paid $1.50 for that. And I am going to repaint this. And this is Hobby Lobby. Do I have a hammer? I think I have a hammer in here, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, sorry about that noise. Just wanted to make sure it was on there good, and it is. And that would make a cute little signage. I mean, this is an open blank canvas for whatever you want to do. Okay, and let's see. Oh, and I got these for Dan. This is the last thing. But look at the sweet little bag. I like that bag. You are my sunshine. I will take that. And when I go to the grocery store, I will reuse bags like this. I love being able to bring my own bags and to use them. And for them just to give them to you free, that's pretty cool. And Dan is trying to call me for some reason. I wonder if he's fixing to leave and take them to Panera's. Are you fixing to go to Panera's? Are you fixing to go to Panera's?
No, I heard all that banging and I tried to figure out if you were trying to get my attention.
No, I was using the hammer and I was hammering something.
So I called to see if you was alright.
Well, thank you for that, but no, I was using the hammer.
I have no intention of leaving again. I lied to them straight in their face.
Okay. Oh, and I got these for Dan, like I was saying. I was talking to Dan. These were $1. These are different wound care, and of course y'all know that he deals with the ulcers on his feet, and I have gotten him some really good stuff there before, and this is all brand new and it's sealed. And yes indeed, I will get this every time I see it if I think it's something that he can use, because that stuff is not cheap at all. And so that is everything that I bought and what Ashley bought. And I really think we need to pour these. I do. I mean, y'all, how many of you have ever poured a sausage? I want to know. I can honestly say I've never poured a sausage. I don't know how in the world I'm going to or what would you even do with them? But I've got to see what they look like. I don't know. You could make a mobile and hang a bunch of sausages down. I have no idea, but we're gonna do it. It won't take long. We're gonna pour a couple of sausages. I don't have a whole lot of mixed mold left. And then when I run out of mixed mold, I will use the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. I prefer the mixed mold. That looks like it would lean. This may not even work, but we will try it. And I'm going to get my favorite little thing out here. I'm going to pop this open for right now because it's getting so low. Oh, let me get that one out too, and we can pour a starfish with the mixed mold. I love mixed mold, and of course anybody who has watched me long enough knows that. I don't even have to say that, but some of y'all are new and you may not know. I have been a big fan of mixed mold since the day that they came out with it. I was one of the very first YouTube channels to ever talk about mixed mold. That has since changed, but I think I'm missing a bag. Oh, wait. Wait. I may be missing a bag. Yes, I am missing a bag. You want to see what I got? You want to see what I got at the Dollar Tree? It's nothing but lanterns. They're calling for bad storms here again on Sunday. And I realized that we didn't have a lot of, these are, you know, for $1.25. But I got 3 of these just for extra lights in case we lose power. I got 3, and then I got a bunch of batteries. Oh, and I got those for that smokeless ashtray. And then I got 3 packs of M&Ms, once for me. Ashley already took hers. Okay. Of course, I have to clean the inside of these before we pour them, and I almost forgot. And I'm having to open up another I'm almost out of baby wipes. And so I'm using these more. This has got little pokey things. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I just could not try it. This one's sort of dirty. I think this would be really cool to use with clear resin and put sand and some white foamy and little tiny baby seashells to make it look like a ocean scene, beach scene. Inside a starfish, that would be really cool. And it would not be hard to do, y'all. Now, this is set and wonky, so I don't know. We will see. Dan is upstairs waiting for me to get done so we can watch. He has patiently been waiting for March the 27th to come for Botch Legacy. Now, he read all the books before the Bosch series ever even hit TV. But we watched the original Bosch series for years. And then they came out with Bosch Legacy, where he's actually a private eye. And Bosch's daughter becomes a police officer. And it is a really, really good show. I think this is the final season, which is sad, because it is a really, really good show. But there's 4 ready to watch right now. And I asked him to wait until I got this video done, which you won't see this video until tomorrow. I uploaded a video today. There's a new video on right now. And this one won't come on until tomorrow. But he has a foot doctor's appointment in the morning. Debbie had 2 different people coming to the house today. And he has to work this weekend. John has to go to Nashville. So we may have to be leaving the foot doctor and going straight from there to get to Nashville, if that's even doable. So our lives are busy. And that's the reason why my videos have been a little bit slim. I'll put the videos out when I can put them out. But then there's weeks when there's so much going on, it's hard for me to do anything. And I may only have 1 or 2 videos out. And that is why. Okay, let's start with these wonky things and see we'll see what happens. I don't want to fill them up all the way if I don't have to. I'm trying to pick the ones I think will turn out halfway decent. I'm not going to pour more than that. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in having sausages. I had just never seen sausage molds. And so I had to try it. Okay. What other mold did I get and I didn't pour the other day? Do you remember? I'm thinking I had another mold that I got and I forgot to pour it the other day. But you know, I'm looking, y'all. I'm over here looking. I don't think so, though. Okay. Oh, I'll do another bird's nest. Now with this, though, I will show you what I do. And sometimes I do this, yeah. I take my finger and I don't want the air bubbles. And you see the air bubbles? They're in there. I've been real fortunate not to have air bubbles in my bird's nest, but it's probably because I do that. And you know, I'm gonna say, now this is the duck, and I'm gonna squeeze it because the last couple of times every one of their little beaks were bad. So I'm gonna say if me doing that doesn't help. I don't care if it makes it messy. If it will help it not have an air bubble down in there, then I will do that. Okay, we'll do those two. Oh, and I wanted to do this one. Let's see if I've got enough. I don't think I have enough to do this, though. Let's see. Maybe. Okay. Do I have anything else? What are those? I think these are supposed to be eyeballs, right? Which would be really cool to have and put them inside resin. Oh, a whole thing of eyeballs, different colors, and one of those squares with clear resin. Oh, that would be so cool, wouldn't it? I think so. Okay. And I know I don't have enough for that, so I don't have enough for that either. I don't really need more birds. Oh, where's the fish? That's what I was looking for. What did I do with the fish? The fish. Because I think the fish will be really, really cute. So I'll do more fish. Because I don't have a whole lot. Oh, I may have waited too long. Let's see if I can get a fish. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now I'm just going to clean this out real quick. I'm spraying water down in here. I'm not going to do it on camera because I don't want it to get all over that. But I showed you the other day. This is real simple. And I do this while it's still wet because it's easier for me just to get it all cleaned up. And it's not as powdery if I do it while it's wet than if I wait till it dries and then try to do it. And I don't know why. And then I just take an alcohol wipe and it's ready to go for the next time. And I love this little container. And yeah, that's not ready to come out yet. I'm going to move them so I can do something else. And move it right over here. Okay. I want to show you something. Now, my daughter has suffered with this for many years because she was a writer and she was in college, she was writing essays and college papers, and I've never experienced it. And last night I went in there and I said, Ashley, I'm 65 years old. I have done just about everything you could think of, but I have never experienced this. And I said, I don't know what this is, but it hurts. And there's a bump. And what is this? And she started laughing. She said, oh, Mom, I've had them for years. I said, from your writing? And I said, that's not what this is. You see that? You see that bump? You see that bump right there? She has the exact same thing. And she said, oh, yes. She said, it hurts so bad until you get the callus built up. She said, then it doesn't hurt you anymore, but you'll always have that big old bump. And I thought, oh, my gosh. And it must be the way that I'm holding the brushes, but I never realized. But you see how I'm holding the brushes? You see this? You see where I'm holding the brush? And that's exactly what that is. I'm getting a callus on my finger since I started watercoloring. So if y'all ever have those and you don't know what that is, that's what it is. And I know they'll tell you that you can go in and they'll pop it and but it'll just come back. You just have to build up a callus, and then I am going to put some castor oil on it though, because castor oil does help. And out of all the things I've done and all the crafts, I've never had that. But boy, that watercolor painting, I guess it's the brush. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, and speaking of, yep, we're going to do it. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. You know what? No, we're not going to do watercolor. We're going to try the other. We're going to go from watercolor to acrylic today. I just need, yeah, that's the one that I want. On a cheap piece of paper. This is thin paper right here. Thin paper. Okay. These are charcoal pencils. I'm going to sharpen this one. We're going to do it this way. And I'm going to sort of incorporate, where is my little... Okay, now see, I put it somewhere where I thought I was going to be able to see it, and I cannot see it. I don't like that. There it is. Okay. It's going over here. Yeah, I'm going to sort of mark off a beginning. Okay. Trying to Okay, that's my little drawing. And then we're going to try these. Which ones? These are iridescent. Okay, we're going to try the iridescent. This is bright gold. Boy, somebody had a radio blaring going down the street with that one. Ooh. I don't know, y'all. I've never used these, so I don't know. We're going to learn together. Yeah, but these are bronze, copper, gold. Oh, but we're going to have some color. We are most definitely going to have some color in here. There's no way. That's silver. What is this? Oh, titanium white. Is this pearlescent? I don't think that is pearl or metallic, which it would be really cool if it was. Carbon black. I don't know how this is going to work. But we're going to get some of these colors out too, because I want some color. This is scarlet. What is this? Magenta. I'm having such a hard time finding the... I mean, I know it's blue, but I don't see the... I don't know. I don't see the color blue. That's brown. I don't want brown. Okay. Well, we got them all out here except for one. So, I don't have a clue. I'm not going to use my good brushes for this either. So, I will use the Brea Reese brush. Okay, let's just try. Let's see what happens when I do this. Oh my. Okay. Okay. This is acrylic, by the way. This is not a watercolor. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, that's the difference. You draw a line. Okay. It's really, it bleeds just like watercolor does. I do need to get another piece of paper out. Boy, this paper is super, super thin. Really, really thin. Okay, let me get another piece of paper out of here just to use. For in between. Okay. Woo! I'm just sharpening the pencil so I can use it. I need a better pencil sharpener. I can tell you that right now. This one is not a good one. Okay, let's just try something here. Let's see if I can get it really, really thin. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but don't know. Okay. This is definitely not like watercolor. And I'm really not sure of how you're supposed to use these. But it's sort of fun. They definitely don't act the same way as watercolors. They do not. They are so much more opaque, which I don't like as well. And they're not as, so you can't wipe it off. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this. See, it's just like the colors just sit on top of the colors. And if you do that, then they just smear together. There's no transparency. But, I mean, you know, there are ways around it. Of course, your paper quality has a lot to do with it, and this is not. This is my trial and error journal. And if nothing else, it is going to have an explosion of colors, which I absolutely love, okay? Now I am going to try to dry this off. I think I just burnt the paper. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this paper is, oh, it is so. Yeah, I'm tearing it. it is so wet that it's actually tearing. I have fun with the stuff, even though it is not what I was expecting. I still have fun with all this. I'm going to put this up, and we are going to, I don't know if I like the metallics in this. Not for this. Now, I'm sure that there is. I don't like acrylics as much, though. That's the thing. I do not like acrylics as much. You cannot get the same flow. But I'm not done yet. But I do have to make this stuff in order to continue. So, I really do need to get Ashley stuff upstairs because I'm walking around her bags. Okay, let me put the charcoal pencils up. And then in just a minute, we're going to demold the mix to mold. I still think it's a fun picture. Even though it's not really defined. Okay. I'm going to pull out some Hippie Crafter paint. I like the Hippie Crafter paint. I'm going to keep using it even though I have I am going to clean that out, and I am going to get another paintbrush. And I'm looking for that one that I used last night. Where is it? Did I put it up there? Let me try this. trying to get the deep blue in where the brown is, to sort of try to cover up these harsh lines. Okay, and now what we're going to do is, oh, do I have a straw down here? I thought I had a straw. I really need a straw to do this. And I know I've got a straw. I just don't know what I did with it. It's too big. Okay. Okay. That might work. Oh, well, it's the paper coming up. Wow. Okay. Okay, good enough. I mean, you can tell it's a fish, right? Up underneath water. And the best part of it is it's fun to do. That's acrylic. And I put a little bit of watercolor. I like watercolor better. I do. But I had those acrylic and I wanted to use them. I wanted to see. But this paper is so thin that it's actually ripping the paper. But it's still, oh, it's colorful. Oh, it is most definitely colorful. And I like the little bubbles. And when it dries, I don't think the color's going to change much, to be quite honest with you. I'm getting another sheet of paper. And I'm going to set it over here. And then we're going to get the mixed mold out. And we're going to see what sausages look like in mixed mold. I'm not going to be able to paint these tonight because they have to set for 24 hours before I put any paint on them. But we can see what they're going to look like. And they pop out so easy with these. Well, they normally do. That's the pineapple one, and those are cute. Now, I do need to worry about the little pineapple. I broke one little bit. And it's the way that I did it, so... I broke that one too. I got that one out, though, without breaking any of them. And they're really, really detailed. I did break the tip off of this one. And if you let them set longer, you can't really tell, but I did. The little tiny tip. If you let them set longer, you don't have to worry about it as much, but I always try to take mine out. So, and that one really broke off. But, you know, have you ever had a perfect pineapple? No. Perfection doesn't happen in nature. It's man that always strives for perfection. You're not going to see it in nature. Not the perfection that we think it should be anyway. I think there is definitely perfection in nature, but it's not man-made perfection. Okay. Oh, these could be fun. Those could be fun to do. I sort of really like those. You could just paint a little face. But those are going to be fun to do. And of course we know the fish. And the fish are fun. Yeah, I've learned just to do that. And they normally pop out. Yep. We have 2 more fish, which are going to be fun to do. I had fun doing the fish. I'll show them to you again in just a second. Because the wax has dried. Last video, I put wax on them, if you watched my video, to seal them. You also do that with your watercolor art. Okay, let's just see. See if they don't just fall out. Oh my. It's got a little thing there though, but yep, that's the first sausage ever that I have ever made mold out of. It makes me think of the Oscar Mayer song. And they have the, you know, the car that they drive around that. Okay. I could see putting faces on this and making them those cute little, but yes. Well, we have sausages. They're quite fun actually. Okay. Let's go and get the other nest. Bird's nest. I love this mold. I wish I'd gotten several of them so I could have poured many at one time. They're not hard to paint. They're not hard to mold. And they just look sweet. Something about seeing a bird's nest with eggs in it. It's just like a new beginning. And it's just a sweet thing. And there's that one. And you've seen me do those many times. Okay, let's see if this turned out. I have not yet gotten one of these ducks to turn out with the beak without having a hole in the beak. Now, I squeezed and prodded and did everything to these. And if I still have a hole in the beak, I'm going to say it has something to do with the way the mold is. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you do. It could very well be the mold. So, no. Okay. Squeezing and it worked. Oh, cool. I finally got a full duck out of that. Almost a full duck out of that one. So it is possible. I would not recommend this mold though. It has been a pain. Okay. And then this little mold. And then the 2 eyeball molds. Those might be fun to paint, actually. The 2 eyeball molds. They're missing the center. I don't know. I don't think I like those. I'm trying to think of something I could do with those. Well, okay, I'm not sure, but I will think about it. These are cute, but for the life of me, I do not know what in the world. I can see the pineapples. The pineapples are cute, and of course, I think these are adorable. And there was no way that I was not going to get this to see what they would look like. And you can make magnets. I mean, who has magnets like sausages? You call them hot dog magnets too, I guess. Well, alrighty. Oh, let me show you these from yesterday. Told you I was going to. And these are all, they are dry. And they're ready to go. And I think these turned out so sweet. And I'm still really, really happy with those. And I really like the bird. And it is waterproof now. And the same thing with that. And I am going to glue that together. I'm going to try to do it over here so you can really see the 3 eggs. And it sets pretty good over there. And I think I'm going to make another one, and I think I'm going to make it that color of brownish spots on the eggs with little white, brownish with little white spots. I think that would be cool to make it look like, yeah, it matched the bird. And then I'm definitely going to be making more fish. There's going to be a whole family of tie-dye fish. Oh, that would be so much fun. Yeah, a whole family of tie-dye fish. I would put that on my refrigerator. I would think that was so cute. I think a lot of people would love that on their refrigerator. I think these would be cute on refrigerator magnets. Even these, okay? Especially if you're making a food list or something and you need it. It's just unusual. Alrighty, that is it for this video. I don't know how long. 1 hour and 54 minutes. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you saw something that you've never seen before. Or you learned something. Or you learned something not to do. Either way, it's a lesson. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to ask you to hit that thumbs up, like button for me, please. I want to say thank you so much for each and every one of you. I feel very blessed. I do. And I'm very, very happy to be here, and I will continue to be here as long as I can. And I'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you've ever poured a sausage mold before. Let me know what you thought about the abstract fish that I did on the very thin pulp paper. And what you think about the acrylic inks. I do not like them as well as watercolors, but that's just me. They may be somebody else's cup of tea, and they may fall in love with them. And that's why I love trying new things, because you never know unless you try them. I want to say thank you again. I hope y'all have a great evening. And tomorrow is Friday. I probably won't do a video on Friday. I'll try to do one on Saturday. Dana's working. So I will try to get at least one up on Saturday. Again, thank you. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget about the Facebook group. Oh, and don't forget, if if you have any questions, leave them in the comment, and I'll get to them just as soon as I see them. I promise. I'm going to try harder to do that. And if I don't answer your question within a day, please repost it. That just means I lost it, and I didn't. I either didn't see it or I don't know where to go to get back to it. Thanks again. Bye bye.